Since Bitcoin's launch in 2009 after the global financial crisis, its price has exploded from fractions of a penny to over $100,000, which gets people wondering, just how high could Bitcoin go? Could one Bitcoin ever reach, say, $10 million? Let's run through a few hypothetical scenarios with some napkin math to see how high Bitcoin's price could theoretically go. Bitcoin has a fixed supply. Just 21 million coins will ever exist. So the more demand grows, the higher its price climbs. That's partly why people often call Bitcoin digital gold. If the entire estimated $20 trillion plus gold market shifted to BTC, you'd land at around $1 million per coin. Impressive, but still a long way from $10 million. And this comparison has its limits. Gold's value isn't just financial. It's also used in jewelry, electronics, and even medical devices. Bitcoin can't do any of that, so the comparison only goes so far. Still, it's a start. What if we think bigger, like the global stock market, or even the world's money supply? The global stock market represents the total value of publicly traded companies, while the world's circulating money supply includes everything from physical cash to bank balances. Each currently hovers at around $120 trillion. If Bitcoin ever absorbed that kind of capital, each coin could be worth somewhere around $5 to $6 million. This would require widespread adoption, not just by everyday people, but also by central banks and institutional investors reallocating massive reserves into Bitcoin. We're already seeing the early stages with El Salvador, MicroStrategy, Tesla, and more. But still, these scenarios only bring us about halfway to a $10 million BTC. But what if Bitcoin became not just a store of value, but our world's unit of account? Global wealth, including real estate, equities, and bonds, totals around 800 to 1,000 trillion dollars. Of course, all these numbers, gold, stocks, money supply, are constantly moving, mostly trending upward with inflation and as the economy grows, assuming the fiat system holds together. Now imagine Bitcoin becoming the world's only measuring stick, replacing fiat entirely. Proponents call this Hyperbitcoinization. In that world, measuring Bitcoin in dollars stops making sense, since dollars are no longer the reference point. A shift so extreme, it'd likely require a collapse of the current system so spectacular that people lose all trust in fiat. But just to get a feel for the scale, each Bitcoin could represent over $45 million of today's purchasing power. If Bitcoin captured just 25% of that, about $200 to $250 trillion, each coin would still be worth roughly $9.5 to $12 million, blowing past the $10 million mark. But even that partial shift would be historic. Bitcoin would need to earn a deep global trust, enough to challenge the dominance of the current fiat system. For now, though, that world remains a thought experiment, not an imminent reality. Dreaming is free, though, just like Bitcoin's code. So which scenario do you find most realistic? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more crypto videos like this. And if you're wondering why Bitcoin has value in the first place, check out this video.